Fair fall, your honest, sonsy face, great chieftain o' the pudding race. Upon them all, ye tak your place, pinch, tripe, or firm. Will I ye worthy of a grace, as lang's this am. Your groaning trencher, there ye fill, your hurdies, like a distant hill, your pin would help to mend the mill in time of need. Will through your pores, your dews distill. Like amber bead. His knife, see rustic, labour, dict, and cut ye up with ready slick trenching, your gushing entrails bright, like ony Dutch. And then, what a glorious sight! Wham! Reeking! Rich! Then horn for horn they'll stretch and strive, they'll take the hindmost on the drive, till all their well swallowed kites belie are bent like drums. The old goodman may slight to rive, bethank it hums. Is there that o'er his French ragout, or only old stawsoo, or fricassee would make her spew? In perfect scunner, looks down with scornful, sneering view. How sick a dinner. Poor devil, see him ere his trash, as feckless as a withered drash, as spingle shank a good whiplash has neven it, through bloody floods and field to dash. Oh, how unfit. But mark, the rustic haggis fed, the trembling earth resound his head. Clap in his wally, neva blad, he'll make it whistle. And legs, and arms, and heads will sned like traps o' thistle. But ye powers, what make mankind ye care, and dish them out their bill of fare. Old Scotland has no stinking ware that jops and luggies. If you wish her a grateful pair, gear the haggis.
Tonight I've been granted the honour of addressing this very prestigious gathering on the subject of poetry. Catch as your guide as we take a short, light-hearted but informative glimpse into the life of Scotland's most famous bard and son of poetry, Robert Burns. Before I explain the life of Burns, his immortal memory, we must answer a question which a few among you may be contemplating. Who was he? His work has been translated into more than 50 languages, from Hebrew to Urdu. There's more than 2,000 published editions of his songs and poems, plus over 900 biographies. The Mitchell Library in Glasgow alone boasts more than 3,500 books on Burns, and a more recent edition of his work sold 100,000 copies in China, of all places, where it is also said the Resistance adopted a translated version of My Heart is in the Highlands as their marching song during the Second World War. In short, Burns was a genius who penned some of the greatest love songs and poems ever written. He was a rugged, handsome man with a thirst for a dram and an appetite for the lassies, as we'll hear about later. He was a man who never missed an opportunity for a quickie behind the 25-metre range. Let's now look at the life of Burns, his immortal memory. On the death of his father in 1784, Rabbie and his brother Gilbert rented Mossgiel Farm near Mauchline. The venture proved to be a failure. This was not due to Burns' family being poor farmers, more due to a shortage of copper in Rabbie and Gilbert's pocket. Speaking of farmers, when he was told he was on the night, away did scurry, like the wee timorous beastie just turned out his house. I'd like you to welcome tonight Crony McSwalkie for his rendition of To a Moose.
Wee sleek-it, cowering, timorous beastie. What a panic is in thy breastie. Thou needna start away so hasty and bickering brattle. I would be loath to run and chase thee in murdering pattle. I'm truly sorry man's dominion is broken nature's social union and justifies that ill opinion that makes thee startle at me, thy poor earth-born companion and fellow mortal. I doubt the whiles that you may thieve. What then, poor beastie? Thou man live. A Damien Icker and a thraves a small request. I'll get a blessing in the lave and never missed. That wee bit hussy to and ruin. It's silly while the winds are strewn, and justifies the ill opinion that makes thee startle at me, thy poor earth-born companion and fellow mortal. Thou saw the fields lay bare and vast, and weary winters coming fast, and cosy here beneath the blast you thought to dwell, till crash the cruel coulter passed out through thy cell. That wee bit heap of leaves and stibble has cost thy money a weary nibble. Now thou's turned out for all thy trouble in crannock but house or hold, to thaw the winter's sleeted dribble in crannock cold. But Mousie, thou are no thy lane, and proving foresight may be vain. The best laid schemes o' mice and men can after gley. But Leah's now but grief for pain for promised joy. Still, thou art blessed compared with thee. The present only touches thee, but I can't backward cast my eye in prospects drear. And forward though, I canna see, I guess, and fear.
All women fell for the bar's charms, from farmers' daughters, farm maids, servant girls, barmaids, and even city intellectuals. No one was safe. Many of his conquests went unrecorded, but several, such as Peggy Thompson, Alison Begbie, Mary Campbell, and old Nellie Kilpatrick, were immortalised in songs and verse, such as the Tabolton Lassies, the Bonnie Lass of Ballochmyle, the memorable Who Cooked Nellie in the Coo Shed, and I once loved a Bonnie Lass from the famous Handsome Nell. Now, as we all know, poor Rabbie liked a bit of skirt, but he was also fond of a good sing-song. He penned no finer song than the one you're about to hear. Please welcome Crony Corrigan with his rendition of A Man's a Man and all that. You! Now, while we all pride ourselves on being in good health, and it favours us more than big cars, houses or wealth, I bet everyone here has had a sleepless night with the thought of going to the dentist and sitting in that chair. So we'll put it off as long as we can. A visit to the devil who calls himself a man. Here we get an insight into the pain that Rabbie couldn't take. Welcome, Crony Smudger, for his rendition to a toothache.
Hey, who have we got here? Sergeant Gallagher, pipes and drums, how we do? On the toilet, 2 seconds. Dental Centre Redford, where sick jets turn into appendix 9s. Hello, Sergeant Pearson. Yeah, you've lost your teeth. Have you tried looking for them where you left them last time? Yes, that's right, in the sergeant's best toilets and amongst all your spew. Yeah, okay, thank you, you're very welcome. So, Sergeant... God, gee, who's this new? Dental Centre Redford, from deployable to non-deployable in one single appointment. Yes, sorry, can you say which parent unit you're with? The Scots Dragoon Guards. Okay, you've lost a tooth. Where's the last time you've seen it? In Germany, some kid to Stevie Corrigan's ear. Oh, Sergeant Gallagher. Sergeant Gallagher. You're not talking. Kind of like your Burns recital. No, seriously, someone gassed him. Or someone just told him he's going to Kenya and he's fainted. Right, Sergeant Gallagher. Right, okay, we'll see you right now. This was giving me my first agony in Cyprus, right? I know what you need. Let's get those ears away. You see the size of them? Oh, fuck, I went too far. Oh, that's another one. Oh well. Makes the drums have lost another bass drummer. Good thing Corporal Tate was better than he ever did in 22 years. And at least the RSM's getting free Solomon Gale now. Right, who else we got? Who's next up for appointment? Captain Alder! Captain Matthew Alder! Paternity leave! Who's next up? Let's go! Sergeant McCall. These are the post-exercise Kenya. John Smith.
No, Dennis, I don't need you anymore.
John Smith, get out here.
Dennis, I'm not coming. I don't need a go my whiskey.
John Smith, last thing we need is the other side that your name and another 50 WhatsApp pages. Get out here.
I cuffs upon my venom sting. The shoes my tortured, thumbs a line. And through my lugs, his minds are flying with no vengeance. Tearing my nerves to bitter pang, like racking engines. Big Dennis, that's me here. What's in my beard, the slaver's trickle? I throw the wee stone over the mickle. Around the fire, the driblets Jekyll to see me loud. I'm raving mad, I wish I had a weather down. When fever burns, and agues freezes, rheumatics gnaw, and colic squeezes, our people sympathise to eases, with pity and moan. But thee, O hell of diseases, they mock our groan. Of all the numerous human duels, else hair staff bargains, cutting stools, our friends lay us down the mills. Sad sight to see. A trick of knaves, a fash of fools, thou's first degree. Be all the places the priests call hell, where all the tones a misery yell, and ragged plagues their numbers tell and dread through raw. Sure toothy, surely best and well among them all. O thou grim mischief-making chill, that guards the notes a discord squeal, till humankind dance after ill, and gore shew thick. Ye all the phrase of Scotland's will, our townsmen's toothy.
No doubt you'll be familiar with the phrase, the pen is mightier than the sword. Well, Burns epitomised this. He was a feared man in his day. As soon as someone, especially those in position of authority, offended Rabbie, he would immediately put pen to paper and immortalise the offender in verse. Rabbie suffered at the hands of the self-righteous folk of Alloway when he was held to account for his love affairs and illegitimate children. This poem takes a dig at them, but also gets over the idea that every man, even the worst, has something good about them. Welcome, crony Conor Grant, with his rendition of Address to the Uncle Good.
Yes.
O ye who are sae good yourself, sae pious and sae holy, you've nought today but mark and tell your neighbour's thoughts are folly. His life is like a well-gone mill, supplied with store of water. The heaped happers ebbing still, and still the clap plays clatter. Hear me, your vulnerable core, as counsel for poor mortals, that frequent pass those wisdom's door, for Glaiket's follies portals, aye, for their thoughtless, careless sakes would hear proponed defences, their dawnsy tricks, their black mistakes, their failings and mischances. You see a state where theirs compared and shudder at the niffer, but cast a moment's fair regard. What makes the mighty differ? Discount what scant occasion gave that purity your pride in, what's half man all have, you're better at hiding. Think, when you're castigated Polski's noon, and oh what wages must his face convulse? That's still a till a gallop, way wind and tide, fairy a tail, right in your scud, you see way, but in the teeth of both the sail, it makes an uncle leeway. See social life and glee sit down. Oh, joyous, and unthinking, till quite transmogrified, their grown debauchery and drinking. Oh, would they stay to calculate the eternal consequences, or your more dreaded tale to state damnation of expenses? Ye high exalted virtuous dame, tied up in godly laces, before you gie poor frailty names, suppose a change of cases. A dear love lad, convenient snug, a treacherous inclination. But let me whisper in your lug, your Abel's nae temptation. Then gently scan your brother man, still gentler sister woman. Though they may gang a keen and rang, to step aside is human. One point must still be greatly dark, the moving while they do it, and just as lame can you mark how far perhaps they rue it. Who made the heart? 'Tis he alone decidedly can try us. He knows each chord, its various tone, each spring, its various bias. Then at the balance let's be mute. We never can adjust it. What's done we partly may compute, but no what's resisted.
During the summer of 1792, Rabbie composed a poem that reflects his wicked yet hilarious sense of humour. The poem is about a man called Willie Wassell, who had the misfortune to be married to one of the ugliest women imaginable. It is alleged that Rabbie was in fact making reference to a wife of an acquaintance, but he changed his name in fear of reprisal. This next short piece describes in brilliant comic detail every visual imperfection of the woman's features. Each verse concludes with the Burns derogatory summation, such a wife is Willie hid, I wouldn't gie a button for her. I now call upon our own Crony Wilson to give his rendition of Willie Wassell.
Willie Wassell dwelt on Tweed, a spot they called Lincoln Dory. Willie was a wassler, he could stand a clue on a body. He has a wife, that's doer and din. We'll take the Maggie was a mother, sicko wife as Willie had. You wouldn't eat a button for her. She has an ease, she has bit yin. The cat's got twa the very colour, 5 rusty teeth about a stump. I thought her tongue would delve a miller. A whiskered beard about her mouth, her nose and chin, they threaten her. Sicko wife as Willie had, you wouldn't eat a button for her. I'll bold goodbye, the eagle's hill, and we'll live for fatal washing. But Willie's wife has nae say take, she's taken a result where wishing. But Willie needs, like many creels, her face would file the Logan water. Sicko wife as Willie had, you wouldn't give a button for her.
Throughout his life, Burns maintained his interest in Jacobite history. It was said that his own grandfather had fought for the old pretender, James Francis Stuart, son of the exiled King of James II, during the Second Jacobite Rebellion in 1715. Now our next crony tonight, he is also an old campaigner, widely respected as a bit of a chanter. Welcome, crony Neil Homewood with his rendition of Ye Jacobites by Name. Feel free to join in the chorus.
Ye Jacobites by name, lend the name, lend the name. Ye Jacobites by name, lend the name. Ye Jacobites by name, your thoughts will proclaim, your doctrines I will bring. Ye shall hear, your doctrines I will bring, ye shall hear. What is right and what is wrong, by the law, what is right and what is wrong, by the law. What is right and what is wrong, our sons all and the long, all the damn and the strong, of the law, all the damn and the strong, of the law. Ye Jacobites by name, lend the ear, lend the ear. Ye Jacobites by name, lend the ear. Ye Jacobites by name, your thoughts are proclaim, your doctrines I will bring. Ye shall hear, your doctrines I will bring, ye shall hear. bride, great the bar. What makes always strife, shall wreck the assassin's knife, or hunt our parents' strife with bloody war, bloody war, or hunt our parents' strife with bloody war. Ye Jacobins fighting, lend the ear, lend the ear. Ye Jacobins fighting, lend the ear. Ye Jacobins fighting, your cause will proclaim, your doctrines I have claimed. Ye shall hear, ye shall hear, your doctrines I have claimed, ye shall hear. So it seems alone in the state, so it seems alone in the state. So it seems alone at the rising sun, and leave a man undone to his fate, and leave a man undone to his fate. Ye Jacobins fighting, lend an ear, lend an ear. Ye Jacobins fighting, lend an ear. Ye Jacobins fighting, your cause will proclaim, your doctrines I have claimed. Ye shall hear, ye shall hear, your doctrines I have claimed, ye shall hear. Ye Jacobins fighting, lend an ear, lend an ear. Ye Jacobins fighting, lend an ear. Ye Jacobins fighting, your thoughts will proclaim, your doctrines I will blame. Ye shall hear, ye shall hear, your doctrines I will blame, ye shall hear.
During this time, Rabbi penned a song which in so many ways is fitting for us as a battalion which regularly finds itself in demanding operational tours. This song tonight talks about soldiers coming back from a war. Normally done as a song, but tonight it will not be sung, it's going to be versed as a poem. And now we'll call upon the crony Kurt Nicholson as he gives his rendition of A Soldier's Return.
When Wild War's deadly blast was blown, a gentle peace returning, when many a sweet babe fatherless, and many a widow mourning, I left the lines of tented fields, where long I'd been a lodger, my humble knapsack, my wealth, a poor but honest sodger. A leal light heart beat in my breast, my hands unstained with plunder. For fair Scotia him again, cheery on did wonder. I thought upon the banks of Coyle, oh, I thought upon my Nancy. I thought upon that witching smile that caught my youthful fancy. At length I reached the bonny glen, where early life I sported. I passed the mill and traced in thorn, where Nancy aft I courted. And was spied me but my ain dear maid, down by her mother's dwelling, and turned me round. I the flood that in my hands were swelling. Wi' altered voice, quoth I, sweet lass, sweet as yon hawthorn's blossom. Oh, happy, happy may thy be, that's dearest to thy bosom. My purse is light, and I've far to gan, and thine would be thy lodger. But I've served my king and country long, take pity on a sodger. Say wistfully she gazed at me, and lovelier was than ever. For say a sodger once I loved, forget him shall I never. Our humble cot, a hamely fare,
you freely shall partake it. That gallant badge, the dear cockade, you're welcome for the sake it. She gazed, she reddened like a rose, sail pale like only lily. She sank into my arms and cried, "But now my Indian Willie, by him who made yon sun and sky, by him true love's regarded. I am the man, and thus may still true lovers be rewarded." The wars are o'er, and I've came home, and find thee still true-hearted, though poor in gear, we rich in love, and mair we's near be parted. Quoth she, my grandsire left me gold, a melon plenished fairly. Now come, my faithful soldier lad, shalt welcome to it dearly. For gold, the merchant ploughs the main. The farmer ploughs the manor. But glory is the soldier's prize, the soldier's wealth, his honour. That brave poor soldier ne'er despise, nor count him as a stranger. Remember, he's his country's stay, and days and hours of danger.
Burns also wrote another song depicting a battle during the first Jacobite rebellion. This song concerns a crucial battle for the pass at Killiecrankie, which took place in July 1689. The Dundee mentioned refers to Viscount Dundee, John Graham of Claverhouse, who was killed leading a charge of 2,500 Jacobites against the army of the Crown led by General Hugh Mackay. The next artist of the night that you're going to see will tell you a story about the Viscount Dundee. He's all dressed up and looking swanky. Please welcome Crony Coxey with his rendition of the Braes of Killiecrankie.
Where have ye been, sae braw lad? Where have ye been, sae brankie? Where have ye been, sae braw lad? Come ye by Killiecrankie. of good.